by right, forever residing in every man's dream. The team of Penelope Ford and Maria Manic. Their opponents directly in front of me are accompanied to ringside by Jocelyn. Currently residing in Providence, Rhode Island, the team of Ashley Vox and Dilby Exo. They are Team C-Star.
Oh, not even letting Palladino get out of the ring. Fans of Women's Wrestling Revolution, this is Denver, Colorado. The man, not the place, being joined by Belmont for opening contest here at Identity Crisis. Jocelyn hasn't even had a chance to get out of the ring.
These broads are ready.
Oh, what happened? She lost the outfit. Or did she?
They're taking too long. They gotta keep their eyes on the Sea Stars.
Well, I didn't know that a shark could shed its skin, but Jocelyn's still in the ring, sporting some fancy new attire. Is the referee gonna allow this?
Is this even fair? There's like 3 in there, 3 on 2.
The referee wants 1 in, 1 out. He's got 3 in right now. Although Jocelyn residing to the floor. And some tandem offense from the Sea Stars. Belmont, you've had a number of encounters with the Sea Stars.
The Sea Stars are a thorn in my side.
Of course, later on tonight, big tag team match, you and Davienne going up against the Twisted Sisters.
Team Black and Blue against Twisted Sisters.
Of course, just as you have Sammy Lane in your corner, we've got Jocelyn cheering on. Oh!
Oh boy.
And Maria Manic with that drop toe hold. We saw Delmy colliding face first, and Ashley, and then Penelope Ford with the acrobatics. And Delmy's barking orders from her corner, but Ashley Vox is a long way away from that tag.
Well, Penelope and Maria, they seem to be, I'm surprised, they're a cohesive unit here.
A relatively new tag team, perhaps competition for you and Davienne down the line here at WWR.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed.
Ooh!
I think that Delmy's having a seizure over here.
And another big shot from Maria Manic, the newcomer, probably the least experienced of any competitor in this match, looking to make it a trifecta. Oh! Now, Belmont, you are a veteran. When did you start your career in professional wrestling?
I started about 2004.
Oh! So about 13-year veteran. And what can you say as far as tag team wrestling goes in the women's independent wrestling scene?
Well, I gotta tell you, the Sea Stars, as much as they're a thorn in my side, they take us to the limit every time.
What do you think about working with Davienne?
Davienne has been one of my toughest opponents, which makes her, therefore, what do they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. That's how Davienne and I are.
Fair enough. Right now, Penelope Ford with the Bronco Buster. And Ashley is hurting. Penelope hoisting her up and cradling her, slamming her down at an awkward angle.
Wow.
Trying to drop her on her neck, on her head. Maybe a concussive effect. Oh!
Oh! See, Ashley's got some fight left in her. Don't count her out.
I think it was a very smart maneuver on the part of Penelope and Maria to isolate Ashley, being the smaller of the two competitors, Team Sea Stars. Northern Lights suplex away from the ropes.
Impressive suplex right there. I'm actually impressed with Penelope.
We saw Penelope Ford just 6 days ago in this very building, Ford Beyond Wrestling under construction, teaming alongside her boyfriend, Joey Janela, competing against Veda Scott and Ryan Gallione. We're going to be seeing Veda Scott later on tonight in singles action against Alexis Rose from the UK.
This is my first time seeing Maria, and I'm not going to lie, I'm impressed.
She's a pretty sturdy individual, pretty well put together.
So wait a minute. Well put together. What are you saying here?
I'm trying to say that I think she's going to be a little bit stronger than both of her opponents.
Okay, that's fair.
And I am going to say that with the height advantage, with a maneuver like this, the higher you can lift your opponent, the harder you can slam him down across your leg. And I think that the difference in size between Maria Manick and Penelope Ford is one of the reasons that they're such a good team. Maria's bringing the power, and Penelope's bringing the speed.
Oh, I agree. This is a great opening match.
I think some of the best teams, two very different styles, and that's why they complement each other. I think
I agree.
very close to getting the pin right there, but I think that's one of the reasons that you and Davienne work so well is obviously your veteran wherewithal, a very cunning individual, whereas Davienne, someone newer to the wrestling game, but a bit of a powerhouse.
Oh, she's a powerhouse, and I take that as a compliment.
Oh!
Wow!
Look at that, trying to fry her back, and just look at just throwing up arms to block. Maria Manick, I'm telling you, the size and strength on display, it's a factor in this matchup.
I gotta say, Ashley Vox needs to do something soon.
Well, I don't know if this is called for, trying to taunt her opponent, and by doing so, telegraph that hip attack in the corner. Oh, another stiff shot to the ribs, though.
Missed it, but she came back quick. Cut her off. She's smart.
Well, that was a good recovery out of Maria Manick. I got to say, this is the first time I'm seeing her compete in person. We got a lot of newcomers here tonight at Identity Crisis. I mean, with so many competitors like Kimberly moving on, Lufisto, Taylor Hendricks, Alexis, Deanna Perrazzo not available tonight. It's going to be an interesting time to see who may be able to step up and become the new face of the women's wrestling revolution. So a lot of newcomers getting an opportunity here tonight.
I have to say, if this is a sign of things to come, we're in for a good night.
And now Jocelyn working the crowd into a frenzy, even though Ashley Vox, half mermaid, I'm sure she does not appreciate being fish hooked. And then it is an illegal hold. Now getting tangled up in the hair as Penelope Ford got caught up. A reversal of the position, and there is the neck breaker. Is that the opening that Vox was looking for? Delamy Exo is chomping at the bit. She's going ballistic right now. She wants to get in there.
Actually, maybe small in stature, but you should never underestimate her. She's tough, and look at that.
Here we go. Here comes Delamy. At the same time, here comes Maria Manick. Oh!
Delamy on fire.
Oh, she caught the kick and got met with an enziguri. Yep. Took the words right out of my mouth, Belmont. Avoiding contact right there with a clothesline. And just a big scoop slam. Not sure if she got the torque that she was looking for. Regardless, Penelope Ford in there to break up that pin attempt. And here comes Ashley Vox. This may not be a smart decision considering how much punishment she has been taking over the past number of minutes.
Oh, is this an Alabama?
Ooh! That's a concussive throw. The back of your head smashed onto the mat like that could be good night. Oh!
That was an impressive double team.
Well, she was able to connect with Ashley, but Delamy avoiding contact, just barely, almost got kicked in the head. Now trying to isolate one of her opponents, and again, the referee's going to be careful here because Penelope is being basically held at bay. Oh, it's the heart attack on display from the Sea Stars. The jackknife pin. And that's going to do it for the Sea Stars. Belmont wishing you nothing but luck later on tonight.
Thank you very much.
Here are your winners, Team Sea Stars. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, from Long Island, New York. She's got big hair and an even bigger smile, Willow Nightingale. Her opponent to my left, from Southwick, Massachusetts. She's got a lot of sass and a pretty nice ass. Please welcome Skylar!
DC going to be calling this match alongside Veda Scott. That's not exactly the most appropriate of introductions.
Ready to go. Ready to go. Let's go.
Of course, Veda Scott, you've had a run-in with Skylar within the past couple of months. I think set to face off once again in the near future.
That is true.
I've got to say that when we announced Skylar's participation for this event, a lot of people were very excited. What can you tell us about the newcomer?
Well, as you said, I have faced off against Skylar before. She's a promising newcomer. I did my best to cheat against her several times, and she almost won. Once or twice, but that might be her downfall. She plays fair, she plays by the rules, she's trying to do this right, and what's the point in that, really? Willow Nightingale, she's another one of those do-gooders.
A do-gooder, of course. Willow Nightingale just coming back to the circuit, sidelined for the better part of a year with a knee injury. As some fans may recall, she competed in the first ever WWR event, which you can watch for free at youtube.com/WWR Pro Wrestling. Of course, all of our DVDs are also available at SmartMark Video. And it's going to be interesting to see how much tape she was able to study in her time off, and if it's going to be a factor physically. She has to shake that ring rust. Right now, standing toe-to-toe with Skylar, though.
Whoa.
She goes for the inside cradle, could not hook the opposite leg, though, and that could have cost her.
Series of fast pinfalls there.
Able to sidestep.
Whoa.
Skylar is going to be looking for that sunset flip. And just
Willow
like
rolls
that,
right through. Oh! All right, well, I guess the question was, is Willow Nightingale going to have any ring rust on her? I'm not really seeing any. She has the upper hand here. Some sort of weird dance is happening here. She's very excitable.
Now, Veda, you've taken exception to the fact that here at Identity Crisis, we're going to see who's going to emerge as the face of WWR, as you feel that you are.
I already am. Oh, whoa!
I don't know. Somebody like Skylar might be giving you a run for your money.
Oh.
Throwing kicks with both feet. That one missed wildly, though.
What?
Rolling out of the way.
Whoa!
Skylar unable to get out of the way. That head scissor, I think Willow rolling forward kind of confused the newcomer.
And Willow Nightingale, we've talked about this before. She is a unique wrestler in that she combines power with agility. She does her fair share of high flying herself.
Oh! Big kick.
Going
now,
up top. Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
Incredible. That was a shotgun-like missile drop kick from
Boulder
Willow.
over from the second rope.
Skylar might be out. No.
Great back and forth action so far. I do have to say, Willow is very impressive considering how much time she spent on the shelf.
And this, although this is not her first match back, it's actually her third. Is there really much of a difference?
No.
First, third. I mean, she's fresh back in the ring.
She's got that stranglehold applied, using both of her opponent's arms against her, trying to cut off the flow of blood to the brain. Skylar's having none of it. The crowd's coming alive for Hot Scoop Skylar. A reversal of the position, and now she has the hold applied herself. I'm not sure from this position if she has the leverage she's looking for to get a submission, though, Veda.
If anything, though, she does have Willow immobilized right now. Oh! Into a lung blower.
Very unique offense from Skylar.
No.
And just a second away from picking up a victory here at Identity Crisis. I think Willow's giving her two.
Oh! Ouch.
Should be more focused on going on the defense. Ooh!
Skylar giving it right back. Oh no!
What a flurry of strikes from Skylar! Oh! Planted with the spine buster. Folding press.
No! Oh, she almost sent Skylar straight through the mat with that.
That was some big-time power from Willow. Like you said, a very versatile competitor.
I mean, she's a powerhouse, no question about that. But, oh!
Snap suplex, holding on.
1, 2.
She's going to be looking for a third vertical suplex. Perhaps Skylar has a counter.
Oh! Skylar says no. Into a roll-up.
Inside cradle. She did hook the outside leg. Still not enough. missing wildly with that clothesline. And eating one of her own. Ooh, that did not make a good noise.
Hip toss into a high knee.
Oh, just stomping her head to the
It's
canvas.
a variation of a curb stomp there.
And nothing pretty about that, but certainly effective.
Oh!
Driving her down with a face buster.
No!
Second away from victory, Veda Scott.
So Skylar, obviously, she's a little bit faster, a little bit more evasive than Willow in this particular match.
And I think that's where she's been effective, is that she's trying to dictate the pace of the match, where Willow has to keep up with her, and Willow is just a step behind. Whether it's from the difference in size
into a stunner!
or a result of the injury. I'm not sure if she got all of that, though. I think she knows it, too. Instead of going for the pin, she's got her sights set on doing more damage. Rookie mistake, though. You had your opponent down on the mat, bringing it back up to the feet. Oh, just getting knocked out with a rolling elbow.
Oh! Misses that senton. Skylar's got to capitalize.
Back up on her feet, perhaps on instinct alone. No, she set the trap. Bridging fisherman suplex. She got her.
That's it.
Here is your winner, Willow Nightingale.
Well, Veda, I want to wish you the best of luck going up against newcomer Alexis Rose later on tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first directly in front of me, hailing from Sin City, the OG doll, Vanity! Her opponent to my right, from the Bronx, New York, she is the leader of the Strong Army, Sonya Strong!
Being joined at this time doing commentary alongside Alexis Rose, making her WWR debut tonight.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's
Coming
an
all the way
honor.
across the pond, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great to be here. I'm really excited. The crowd seem really hot, and this is a really good matchup. I'm really excited to see both of these girls.
Yeah, first ever meeting between Sonya Strong and Vanity. I believe Vanity coming out of the Wrestle Pro camp out of New Jersey. Sonya Strong representing House of Glory. So perhaps two competing promotions. Not surprising that they haven't crossed paths, but very excited to be able to present some first-time ever contests here tonight as Vanity is looking to impress in her WWR debut, replacing the scheduled opponent of Sonya Strong, MJ Jenkins, on somewhat short notice, as MJ Jenkins is competing for TNA Impact Wrestling this weekend, so we want to wish her the best of luck. Who do you favor in this contest, Alexis?
I mean, this is a great matchup. Both of these girls have got serious power behind them. I mean, in just this opening 2 minutes, we've seen, you know, this is a really good matchup. I'm going to say I'm leaning towards Sonya just because coming to the ring, she looked like she knew what she was going to do in this ring. She knew what was going to happen. But, you know, Vanity is proving me wrong right now. I mean, she's showing some serious skill in this ring.
Well, Vanity gets taken over to the mat with a side headlock. But you control the head, you can control the body, and Sonya Strong, great positioning away from all the ropes. I'm not sure if she'll be able to get a submission this early in the contest. But sometimes you see this feeling out process, again, you know, in matches with first-time ever opponents, because you're evaluating not only your opponent's strengths, but also their weaknesses.
No, you're absolutely right. And Sonya there's just moving up and down the body so easily. You can absolutely see her years of skill.
Of course, Sonya has those educated feet, and unfortunately, I do not know off the top of my head. I probably should have taken notes. She is well-versed in martial arts. She actually trains at a dojo alongside her father, so I think she's waiting for the right opportunity to strike. But right now,
Absolutely.
Vanity's not even giving her that chance. He's not giving her that opening.
Not at all. I mean, she's really in control. I'm super impressed with Vanity. I've never seen either of these girls wrestle before live. I've seen them on, you know, YouTube and things like that, but live, these girls are so impressive.
Wow, before Vanity could really do too much damage to that armbar, Sonya had a counter, but Vanity not giving up. A lot of times when you see a competitor getting a pinning predicament out of a submission, the person applying the hold is forced to give it up, but Vanity held on. There we see the feet, though. That's what I was talking about, the big kicks from Sonya Strong.
That's amazing.
Trying to pull Vanity away from the ropes, might have taken a second too long. And as a result, Vanity, her chance is still alive in this match.
And that's the power. That's what I saw from her when she came into this ring. I saw a girl who knew what she wanted to do in this ring, and she's doing it right now. And she's letting the crowd know, maybe in not the most sportsmanlike manner. I mean, you know, but...
A win's a win, ultimately, correct?
Exactly.
And you're going to have to be prepared going against Veda Scott, who has gone on record saying she will do absolutely anything. She has no problem whatsoever bending the rules or even outright cheating.
And Veda is another wrestler with some tremendous kicks, and I'm going to... Oh, my goodness.
Knife edge chop from Sonya Strong.
She is not messing around here. She knows. Oh.
You know, believe it or not, Kimberly, of course, this event dubbed Women's Wrestling Revolution Identity Crisis. We're going to see who's going to emerge as the new face of WWR. For a long time, it appeared to be Kimberly, who is now competing in WWE NXT. She was victorious, coming out on top of the WWR tournament for today, where she competed in the first round against Sonya Strong. And even though she was victorious, wait a minute, cover here. I got to tell you, after that match, Kimberly turned to me. She said, my time is limited, and Sonya Strong is going to be the person that's going to be pushing WWR forward. So I think that Sonya Strong has a chip on her shoulder now that that knowledge has gotten back to her. She feels like she has to live up to the expectations of somebody that was very beneficial working with her earlier in her career.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm so impressed with Sonya, but Vanity, she is staying alive. She is not out of this yet. Don't count her out, because this girl has got some serious hits on her. And there she goes. She's got some fire.
Oh, just shutting her down.
Yeah.
And Sonya Strong is just so intimidating. As far as I'm concerned, she's just shooting the daggers every time she makes eye contact with Vanity and just letting her know, I'm in complete control.
She's going that tree of woe. Vanity does not want to be in that position. She wants to try and get out of there.
Slamming her head on the back of the buckle. It's going to be disorienting being upside down like that. Vanity holding on that time. Holding on to the best of her ability. Oh, just caught with the axe kick to the abdomen.
That's going to take the wind out of her.
Are you surprised to see Sonya Strong looking for submission instead of going for a pin?
I'm not, because Sonya, she's trying to win. A win is a win at the end of the day. She might not be doing it in the right way or in the way that we expect her to. But if she gets this submission, then it's all over at the end of the day.
It seems like she's more concerned with your opponent later on tonight than Vanity in the ring right now. And this is very disrespectful. I'm not even sure that the referee should allow this.
No.
In full control of her opponent, standing on the back of her head and the back of the neck, grinding her face into the mat, now stepping between the shoulder blades. Oh no. And now letting go of the leg lock, instead got control of the arms. And she's got a variation of that surfboard, applying pressure against the shoulder joints.
Vanity is showing some fire here. She's showing some heart.
Oh!
I mean, this has got to hurt. I know firsthand that this hurts.
Still
She's
pulling
staying
away.
strong.
I mean, if you're Vanity, do you give it up right now, live and fight another day?
I don't know, because I'm feeling for Vanity now. I'm willing her, because, you know, Sonya's so impressive, but, you know, she's not been very sportsmanship-like in this match. She's been throwing some questionable... Oh, and here we go. Here we go. She's coming back. She's coming back. She's not down yet.
Oh, I think Vanity's found her second win.
Yes.
And Sonya retreating to the corner. Sonya thrown hard into the buckles. Oh!
Oh, go on, girl.
Just smother her in the corner.
One more. And a monkey flip. Oh, beautiful.
I'll tell you what, something I've noticed about Vanity, she's relying on a lot of maneuvers that utilize leverage. You're using your opponent's weight against them, and that's how you can do the most damage. Very smart.
And there's a flapjack.
Once again, she dropped her right on her head away from the ropes. 1, 2, throw.
And this crowd's getting behind her.
Now again, I'm not too familiar with Vanity. This is the first time I've ever seen her compete in person. Again, coming in last minute to replace MJ Jacobs. I'm not sure what she's going to be looking to finish off Sonya Strong with if that opportunity presents itself. Maybe
She
just a
does
straight
do-
knockout.
Her finish is a neat defeat, so if she can get that, then it's all over for Sonya.
So a bit of a tough hold to apply. You're going to get a hold of your opponent's arm and then also plant your foot on their chin. But if that's the maneuver she likes to finish her opponents with, I've got to assume she's got a mastery of that hold.
Oh! A huge bicycle kick.
Did you see the extension?
Oh my goodness.
Knocked her into next week.
And she's still alive. That's amazing. A hit like that would take down, you know, the most skilled wrestler. And Vanity, she's staying in there. She's staying strong.
Well, I
She's
mean,
fighting.
sometimes it doesn't matter how much you study, how much you train. If you get knocked out, that's that.
Absolutely. She's
Oh,
going for
she's
that
looking for it right there.
Oh.
Sonya had it
Sonya,
scouted,
yeah.
huh?
Sonya managed to hold on to the rope.
Oh, looking for trouble in paradise. Vanity avoiding contact, and instead got her hooked. Oh, just dumped her on the head with the dragon suplex, and releasing the hold to float over for the pin.
I think it's all over. I mean, Sonya came to the ring. She looked like she was going to win, and she did. You know, but I'm not taking anything away from Vanity. Vanity was amazing in that match.
Yeah, but is this called for? She's rolling her out of the ring right now.
Goodness, that is just disgraceful behavior.
Well, Alexis Rose, I want to wish you the best of luck. They were debuting for WWR. Good
Thank
luck
you
later on
so
tonight against
much.
Veda Scott.
Thank you.
Make sure the next time Veda Scott talks wrestler, she says Sonya Strong.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in the corner to my left. From Phillipsburg, New Jersey, she is the Garden State Goddess, Tasha Steele. Her opponent in the corner to my right. From Queens, New York, the Asian Invasion, Karen Hughes.
Fans at WWR Denver, Colorado, DC going to be calling the match alongside the man that is responsible for training both the competitors in the ring. Damian Adams, thanks for joining me.
Oh, no, thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
So Karen Q, somebody who's been making a name for herself in WWR. You know, what's incredible is the first two cards that she was competing on, she just showed up to help out. She was able to earn a spot on both cards. She won over the crowd, and here she is in a featured match tonight.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this more than anyone here.
Of course, Tasha Steele's making her WWR debut, the Garden State Goddess. And who do you think has the advantage going into this matchup?
Well, clearly Tasha Steele has the strength department, but Karen definitely has the athleticism and the agility.
Now, Karen Q has been training a little bit longer than Tasha Steele, is that correct?
Yeah, Karen's been around for about 2.5 years, and Tasha just under 2 years.
Of course, both of these competitors training alongside Deonna Purrazzo, who's now
Yes.
in Japan competing for Stardom, one of the premier women's wrestling organizations in the world. Hope to have her back soon, but in the meantime, tonight's show, Identity Crisis, to see who will step up, who will become the new face of WWR. And I think, honestly, Karen Q could be right up there with anybody else on the roster.
Absolutely, I totally agree. And as you can see, these women, clearly you can tell they train together as they're countering each other's holds.
So far, very impressed what I've seen out of Tasha Steele, though. Able to stay toe-to-toe with somebody that's been training longer than her. Oh! And you're going to tell me, I mean, is there something going on between these two? Is there a little bit of a personal rivalry?
I don't know, but things are definitely getting heated now.
We did see a clean break, so level heads prevailing. As you see the audience here tonight, awesome turnout. Want to thank Providence, Rhode Island for coming to Aurora to support women's wrestling, support women's wrestling revolution. A very respectful crowd.
Yes, nice monkey flip there. And as you notice, they've been keeping it quite clean. No strikes yet. With a bridge there, coming at a test of strength. See, that's one of the issues when you train together. You tend to know what the other person's going to do before they do it.
There you see the speed, the agility of Karen Q, able to get out of that hold by rolling her way out. Of course, a gymnastic background.
12 years in gymnastics. Certainly helps the hand. Oh, come on, Tasha.
That was a bit of a cheap shot, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by that. Come on, Tasha. Ooh.
They're going to build momentum off the ropes.
Oh, wow. See the drop kick there?
Right into the pin. Kind of an awkward pinning combination, but I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, you're going to jump right on it.
That's it. That's the key. Just take it while you can. Snap suplex there.
Much more traditional cover. It seemed like a more effective and got her closer to the victory, but Tasha's still got a way to go. We know that Karen Q is very resilient.
Yes, it's certainly going to take a lot more than that to take her down for sure.
You're going to think one of the intangibles also is that Karen Q has competed here in Providence on a number of occasions. I think that she's going to have more support from the fans.
Yeah, absolutely. You saw that from the beginning, from the get-go.
Knew she was out of position.
Oh, there it is.
For that sunset flip, so instead looking for the Boston Crab.
Yeah, if she locks it in.
Oh, there's the strength, and again, the core strength, especially of Tasha Steelz, to be able to take over Karen Q from that position. Shut her right down.
And if you notice there, when Tasha got out of the Boston Crab, Karen Q landed right on her neck, and Tasha took advantage of that with a clothesline immediately. As you can see, she's focusing on that body part, staying on that neck.
Now we know that Karen Q likes to finish off her opponents with that Boston Crab.
Yes.
What should we be looking for from Tasha Steelz?
As you can see right now, she's focusing on that neck, so I'm assuming she's going to start working more towards that goal. Maybe a submission or something towards that.
You think that was a mistake, bringing her opponent off the mat?
Absolutely, especially once you got them down. I mean, that's the key of wrestling. You're trying to pin, get the 1, 2, 3. Once you have them down, you don't want to pick them back up.
Tasha will get a scale to the second rope as Karen is struggling on the mat.
Oh, God, that was painful.
High risk, high reward, no reward there. Coming down hard on that tailbone. That can jar your entire spine, send shockwaves down your arms and legs, make it very difficult to maintain that strength.
More so when you have that Boston Crab locked in, for sure.
Really favoring that lower back, and as you said, that's what the Boston Crab really targets.
Yes.
Ooh. She's just mowing through her right now as Karen Q.
Ooh, hard buckle. Oh.
Crushed her with that forearm. All the momentum in the world behind it.
Oh, vicious T-bone.
1, 2.
Key here's got to stay with that momentum. You got that momentum, got to keep rolling with it.
Tasha's smart, though, because she's trying to get back up to her feet. But Karen cannot connect with the Boston Crab from that position.
Vicious elbows to the face.
Yeah, couldn't keep her in that fireman's carry.
Oh, nice double underhook. 1, 2, oh.
Gonna wonder how much that took out of her, especially the damage done to the spine just to throw that butterfly-style suplex.
Absolutely. This looks like it can go either way.
Another big forearm.
Ooh. Oh, like I said earlier, she's focusing on that neck, trying to get that sleeper hold in. That looks like a sleeper hold. Karen's got to get her hands in there. She's got to get her hands in there to block it.
If she can't, I mean, she's as good as asleep, correct?
She's going to get there. If she don't get her fingers in there, she's going to...
You see her holding on for dear life. And now Tasha Steelz putting all of her body's weight on her opponent by doing so. Gave up some of the control of that hold, and Karen Q's trying to ram her into the corner. Karen's fading here. Ooh, the back of her neck.
That's it, she let go.
I don't think people realize just how hard the buckle is, that the pads there are more to prevent laceration than lessen the blow.
I agree.
It's like getting hit with the point of a hammer.
Absolutely, I agree. Ooh, vicious boot. She, like I said earlier, staying on that neck, taking advantage of it.
What's Tasha going to be looking for right here? Close quarters here at Aurora. trying to find her footing on the second rope.
Ooh.
That rising forearm.
Forearms to the face.
Shots connecting the ear.
Oh.
Karen Q lost her balance. I think those shots to the ear affected her equilibrium.
I don't know what she's going for here, but something big.
Oh, missed it with the drop kick.
Oh, there it is. There it is. If she locks it in, there it is.
Send deep.
There it is.
And that's it.
Wow. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Tonight's event, nothing short of amazing. From the beginning to thus far, nothing short of amazing. Awesome.
Well, Damien, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for everything that you've done with these students. Deanna Perazo, everything you've done for women's wrestling. Very impressive showing. You get a lot to be proud about.
Thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate you having me. Thanks again.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1 in the corner to my right, accompanied to ringside by Sammy Lynn. She represents from Rutland, Massachusetts and Cornish, Maine, respectively, the team of Davian and Belmont, Team Black and Blue. Their opponents directly in front of me hail from the Lunacy Asylum. Please welcome Tiger Rosa and Holly Dead. They are Twisted Sisters.
I think so. Being joined by Delmy X, I think some of the fans here are a little bit more familiar with the competitors than Rich Palladino. An honest mistake.
Yeah, that's definitely a thunderous applause for Thunder Rosa. Oh, Sammy Lane better watch out with the way she talks to her.
Of course, Delmy XO, tag team specialist. Congratulations, picking up a victory.
Thank you.
Earlier tonight.
Very shocking victory. We're pretty proud of ourselves on that one, actually. And now we have a tag team match here.
Perhaps some unfinished business with the team of Davian and Belmont.
Oh, yes. I will get my hands on them eventually, but for now, we're going to see how the team of Twisted Sisters goes against them.
I think that this is probably the biggest test to date for Davian and Belmont as a team. Of course, Belmont, as she had said when she was calling your match earlier tonight, she's been a staple of New England independent wrestling for the last 13 years, but she hasn't got as many opportunities on a national or even an international level as compared to the likes of Holiday and Thunder Rosa, who have competed in stardom as a tag team.
No, definitely. Belmont is very underrated in the New England scene. I mean, she's definitely one of the biggest vets that we have for women. And I think teaming up with Davey might give her an edge to have that younger competitor with you.
Oh, and no respect shown from the Twisted Sisters, and Black and Blue is going to leave them black and blue.
Right.
Ooh.
They're going to have to try something else in that. I'm sure Twisted Sisters are used to getting treated like this anytime they go anywhere else.
Oh! I think Holiday's a headhunter.
Is she going to be able to kick out from this?
Both Holiday and Thunder Rosa stationed in California, though, like I said, they do compete all over the world. You got to think they want to be impressive in their WWR debuts in order to be able to come back.
Definitely. This is one of the newer women's promotions that are setting the pace for women's wrestling in New England. It's a huge territory.
Ooh. Right across the throat. Oh! Crushing the back of her head.
Now you see, when you hit those ropes, that ends up stopping your breathing. So Davey right now is choking up for any sort of air she can grasp. And right into that front face lock, keeping the airways tight on Davey N.
You can see mouth wide open. She's really breathing heavily right now.
Hitting the ropes again.
Oh! Just dumped her again on the chest. This is a smart strategy. Make it difficult for the largest competitor to breathe. She's not going to be able to rely on her strength.
Yes, normally most tag teams tend to go for the smaller competitor. Again, this is a different strategy.
Well, that's what we saw with Maria Manick and Penelope Ford earlier tonight, targeting your sister.
Yes, going for the smaller competitor and leaving out the bigger competitor. I feel like this is a smarter strategy, though. You take away the bigger, stronger person on the team.
It's a risky strategy, though, because if you're trying to target the largest competitor and Sami Lane interjecting herself, and that's exactly it. And now that Davey Ann is back on top, she is punishing Thunder Rosa.
Still favoring that neck from all the punishment, though.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mistress Belmont is training for a fitness competition coming up in a couple months.
Oh yeah, you can see those abs, and I will tell you about fitness competitions. When you are low carb, you are not happy. So this is the angriest Belmont we have seen.
Don't put her near the calzones then. Her and Mama Colorado are going to be having words later on.
Oh yeah, she will eat all of them without payment.
And we saw the double team as Holiday, a bit of a hothead, doing no favors to her partner, Thunder Rosa.
Fiery temper. Now we are seeing Belmont dig that knee right into the spine.
What does it feel like to be in a maneuver like that?
You have no connection to your arms, your back, everything you know about like being able to maneuver that is just so difficult. You see, look at the strength.
Yeah, give her credit though, reversal of the position. Well, Thunder Rosa is a phenomenal athlete, perhaps the best on tonight's WWR roster. In excellent, excellent condition.
Very excellent.
And you've got to be to keep up the schedule that she does.
Oh yeah, definitely. Belmont with that cheap kick.
Cheap but effective. This is what the ref's going to worry about, a handful of hair. Ooh.
Right into that turnbuckle. Davian orchestrating. Oh.
The added impact, throwing her partner into her opponent.
Now, Thunder Rosa and the Twisted Sisters have been around international, but so has Davey Ann. She's been to Japan. She's faced all the hard-hitting competitors over there.
And of course, longtime fans of Beyond Wrestling will know that Davey Ann trained alongside Brian Fury, also responsible for introducing Sasha Banks to professional wrestling, then known as Mercedes KV.
She's basically an understudy. Look at that beautiful suplex.
But that's those are some big shoes to fill. I mean, Sasha Banks, a former WWE Women's Champion. I'm sure that Davian has similar aspirations.
I think Davian is way on her way, and especially being mentored by Mistress Belmont. Huge honor.
Well, she's definitely given a different perspective in the world of professional wrestling than Brian Fury would. But even still, with all of the mentoring in the world, you can't prepare for the explosiveness of a competitor like Thunder Rosa, who has turned this match around.
Oh, and Belmont pulling the leg.
Dude, how about the intimidation factor? Just looking at Holiday and Thunder Rosa, the face paint makes it more difficult to evaluate their facial expressions. I mean, they look like wrestling skeletons. It's kind of freaky.
Yeah, actually, that's the Day of the Dead face paint. So you honor your dead with it, and it's almost appears like a war paint. Kind of gets them into that mood, that mindset.
Yeah, I don't really mess with people that are fascinated by death, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I don't either. I tend to stay away from them.
A Belmont with a stranglehold applied.
Again with that knee right to the spine.
Well, we saw the tandem offense of the Twisted Sisters earlier in the match, and we might be seeing a little bit more of it.
Here we go.
Here comes the powerhouse Holiday. Oh, again, targeting the head with those clotheslines.
Oh, just squishing Belmont right in the middle of the mat. What is she going for here? And a giant leg drop.
Is that going to be it?
Oh, Belmont
that was a
barely
close
kicks
call.
out.
I came to get twisted. I don't know about you.
Wow. Fiery temper coming at her.
Oh, Sammy providing a distraction. We saw Holiday. At least she was able to put on the brakes so she didn't get tripped up. But she can't divert her focus from Belmont, who just planted the knees in the lower back, a variation of a lung blower popularized by New England wrestler John Walters, the Hurricane. Well, I'm sure him and Belmont probably trained together back in the day.
Right to the side. Oh, and it seems like now they're going for the larger competitor.
This is an interesting strategy because I thought that the tides were going to turn, but you got to give credit to Black and Blue that they were able to keep things in their favor.
Oh.
Davian's going to have to hit harder than
Chops
that.
are not working. Holidead is eating these up. Oh no!
Oh!
Oh!
Look how red the chest of Davian is turning. She looks like a tomato.
Oh, but that boy will put her away. Again with those knees to the midsection.
Smart strategy again, trying to overwhelm your opponent, bring him to your corner,
Yeah,
and make
splitting
the
the
tag.
ring in half, definitely. And now just big boots to the midsection. Now you see, when you're facing a larger competitor, you can either go for the leg or the midsection. The midsection's where you have all your strength to like lift people up for your moves.
Davian
Oh,
trying to intimidate Thunder
I
Rosa.
have felt that before.
Thunder Rosa is a good 20 feet away from her partner. She's got faith in her, though. You saw she made no effort whatsoever to get in the ring to try and break up the pin. She knows that Holidead is still in this.
Yeah, she knows that with her mentoring and her coaching from the corner, that she can get her to bring life into this match again.
Head hooked once again. Quick tags. Gonna think that both members of Black and Blue are just avoiding fatigue with these quick tags.
Oh! Right to the back.
Not the prettiest offense, but nobody's gonna question the effectiveness.
Definitely not.
A stretch like this, is Belmont gonna be strong enough to apply it on a larger opponent?
At
It
the
looks like-
muscles in Belmont's back right now. Every muscle in her body working to keep that hold.
Tough hold, she had to give it up, but staying on top of her opponent. I think Belmont said that one's for you, Thunder Rosa. Oh, look at these shots right underneath the chin. Maybe even looking to target the throat. That's kind of cheap, I think.
Yeah, the ref should definitely be telling her a little something over there. Oh! Back into the ropes. Oh, what is... Oh!
That might have been all the gas that Holidead had left in the tank, because she just collapsed after that vicious spine buster.
Now we're just going to have to see if she can make it to her corner before Belmont can make it to Davian.
Here comes
Oh,
Davian, but here comes Thunder Rosa.
Oh, clobbered.
Ooh!
What is she going for here?
Oh!
Just a drop kick on the chest.
Sounded like she ruptured her sternum. That was a bad
I
noise.
have no idea how Davey kicked out of that.
I'll tell you what, flesh and bone ain't supposed to sound like that.
No, it is not. Oh!
Oh! Well, I gotta give Davian credit for being this tough. She did not go down, and if anything, she's looking for another attack.
Oh, is she going for?
Whoa! So far, I think that was Black and Blue's best attempt to win the match. Davian spinning her opponent over her head and slamming her down.
But she is seeming frustrated right now. She is still young in her career, and she doesn't know how or if she can put away Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa avoiding contact. And a double drop kick. What an exciting competitor Thunder Rosa is.
Catching the boot. Whoa.
Look at the way
German!
literally wrestling circles around her opponent. Hook in the leg.
Oh.
Davian quick to break it up. You could just tell there was a sense of urgency right there that she knew that that was going to be it if she did not get involved.
Hooking her for her finish. Right across the throat. Oh, but here comes Holidead.
Oh!
Planting Davy's skull right into the mat.
Oh, Belmont's going to be careful. Instead of a spine buster, instead just thrown in the buckle. Referee's lost complete control.
The refs had a rough day.
What kind of a maneuver is this? Oh! A thunderous, pardon the pun, powerbomb. Oh, no, wait a minute. The referee should not have... that would have been it. Otherwise, why did the referee try and get her out of the ring? Well, and now the fight's on the floor. The referee, I mean, somebody's going to stop this. And now we've got some of the other officials trying to break up the fight on the floor.
Oh, drop kick right, Sammy. Belmont is still not up. Oh, no.
Hey, Belmont, she's got the tight hook. Come on. Stealing a victory. Unbelievable.
I mean, I wish I could say I was surprised.
I'm disgusted. I'm all set.
One fall. Introducing first in the corner to my left, from College Station, Texas, Barbie Hayden. Her opponent in the corner to my left hails from the streets of Carnival. She is the co-holder of the Shine Tag Team Championship. She's hotter than Brazilian wax. Gabby Castrucci.
Kicking off the second half of WWR Identity Crisis, two competitors that were in action at WWR's debut event, Project XX, back in April of 2016. Glad to have both of them back. Watch that entire show for free at youtube.com/WWR Pro Wrestling. And I'm being joined at this time by Jordan Grace, who I believe competed against Veda Scott in a 2 out of 3 falls match that day.
Yes, you are. That was so long ago. Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
I beat her, right? Was that
I don't remember.
It was pretty close.
I'll have to go check on the YouTube. I'm pretty sure she spit protein powder in your face, but I don't want to upset you.
Oh, God. Barbie Hayden's someone I've known for actually a really long time. And Raquel, I don't actually know much about, but I'm interested to see what she has here.
Of course, formerly competing for TNA. Now she's back on the Indies. Some fans might know her for her stint WWE Tough Enough, the most recent season. And she's training 5 days a week alongside Santana Guerrero, who she holds the Shine Tag Team Championship with.
Oh, that's impressive.
Being able to talk to Gabby earlier today, she told me that wrestling is her passion, that, she has other ventures that she is able to support herself with, but she just absolutely loves professional wrestling. And today is the first time that her father has actually ever been in attendance to see her compete in person. So, pretty cool day for her. I'm thinking she's going to want to pick up that victory.
Oh,
and with moves like that,
fancy.
she might have it.
Got a little bit of lucha training, huh?
Yeah, I've got to say, definitely a lot more well-versed in the realm of professional wrestling
Big belly to side.
since the last time that we saw her, but you can never count out the strength of Barbie Hayden.
No, and she is really, really strong.
The fans cheered so loud I actually couldn't hear what you said, Jordan.
I said she is really, really strong. She can pick me up, and that's saying something.
Both these competitors, tip-top shape. But Barbie Hayden is got a chip on her shoulder coming into this contest.
I mean, she definitely has a mean streak. I will say that.
And now just toying with her opponent. Kind of crossing the line, and I don't think you're going to win a match with maneuvers like that, but you can certainly get in your opponent's head.
You'll be able to wear your opponent down like that at least. You know, what's funny about Barbie is she hasn't done the Barbie gimmick in a very long time, but she still keeps the name. She even dyed her hair.
Ooh. Those thickly muscled legs just landing that shot to the abdomen.
Thickly muscled legs, huh?
Oh, I mean,
she's
not in the ring with you, all right?
You've been reading too many YouTube comments.
Might have a third member of Team Pog on her hands, huh? Of course, you've seen a lot of success the past couple months teaming alongside Lufisto. Lufisto not able to compete here tonight, so you're going to be tested in a singles match a little bit later on against the debuting Renee Michelle.
Yeah, it's going to be a first time, so I think it's going to be very interesting. She's small, which I like. That'll be good.
Yeah, you spin around like a pizza.
Maybe not for her, but for me.
Barbie Hayden, she has quite the mouth on her, no?
No, she definitely does. I mean, it's... Ooh! Dang!
Unbelievable execution on that tilt-a-whirl slam, just driving her opponent down.
I've taken that many a time, and it's not fun.
What do you think Gabby's going to have to do to get out of the blocks and get into the next gear?
She's just going to have to outsmart Barbie, which, I mean, by the name, it shouldn't really be that hard, right? But you'd be surprised.
Ooh, some signature offense. That knee right to the collarbone, the easiest bone in the human body to break.
This is not fun either.
Yeah, using those ropes for added leverage and a legal hold, but driving her opponent headfirst into the canvas. And now Barbie just stalking her prey.
She's got to go for a pin, though.
That guy loves Barbie Hayden, but she took too much time, missed with the knee, and now she's paying for it.
That's what you get for being cocky, right?
A little bit of misdirection from Gabby, and Barbie Hayden turned right around.
Oh, series of shoulder tackles.
Ooh.
Nice.
Caught her right in the abdomen again with that kick.
And see, what did I say? She did outsmart her.
Using the bottom rope as a springboard with that DDT.
Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one.
Gabby making a rookie mistake right here, arguing with the official. She's got to keep her attention to Barbie Hayden. Brings her back up to her feet. Going to look to send her off the ropes. There's no way that was going to work, given the difference in strength. I think Gabby's starting to get frustrated. She's starting to make some mistakes. I'll stop talking over you, I promise.
I know, why you keep doing that? Oh. And a third one. Oh, what she got here? Abdominal stretch. You think she's going to tap out to this one?
I mean, there's a very good possibility of that. Look at the way that her arm, and now with those shots to the ribs. Ooh. I mean, Barbie Hayden.
This might be it for Gabby.
Barbie Hayden had a very good application of that hold, but Gabby was able to escape that potential submission predicament. She's trying to throw Barbie off. No, instead, now she's going to hold to the arm. The monkey flip didn't work, but instead she's got the cross arm breaker. Look at the extension.
Dang,
she's going to break her arm.
Next to the ropes. Come on, Barbie.
Look at the elbow bend. She's got that arm hyperextended.
Oh, she's so close. She's just right there.
Oh, I still don't like the way that Barbie's arm is bending. Oh, Gabby pulling even harder now.
Hopefully she's double
That's
jointed.
it. Wow.
Incredible. Wow. Didn't expect that.
Well, you can't blame Barbie for giving up if the choice is between losing a match or having your arm broken.
Very true, very true.
Well, Jordan, I want to thank you for doing commentary with me. Good luck against Renee Michelle.
All right, thank you.
First of all, I would like to point out that in your first appearance, you sing an easily karaoke song.
It's a classic song.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first in the corner to my left, from Her Majesty's London, Alexis Rose. Her disgruntled opponent in front of me is the only good thing to come out of Providence, Rhode Island. Veda Scott!
DC going to be calling the action, this time joined by Sonia Strong. A very, very impressive victory earlier tonight over Vanity, who, I've got to say, there were quite a few times where I thought that she had your number.
Drew, by now you should have a little bit more faith in me. That's why I'm here, right? In Women's Wrestling Revolution.
Well, you know, I heard multiple times you were calling out Veda Scott throughout the contest.
You know what? Yes, because last month at Beyond Wrestling, me and her was supposed to face one-on-one. She stole the pin from me, and we were supposed to have a match later on that didn't get to happen because I wasn't in the building. And then she took that time to address me not being there, not even knowing why, but it's okay. Because everything Veda do is a little bit cheap, including that outfit.
Well, there's certainly no question about that, but I mean, even you used questionable tactics earlier tonight, the way that you were stepping on the back of your opponent's head, grinding Vanity's face into the canvas.
You know what? I've learned in this business, I've done things the right way, and that's got me a lot of losses. So doing it this way has absolutely, I got the win, so I'm going to do whatever is necessary because I am a winner.
Well, it seemed like your team, when you did team alongside Veda Scott back in December at Beyond Wrestling Party Animals, it did seem like you had picked up the victory for your team, but it was Veda Scott that jumped in with the assistance of Ryan Gallione making his reintroduction to Beyond Wrestling, and she stole the victory from you.
Of course she stole the victory from me. Of course I would get the win, Drew. But at the end of the day, she's been doing these tactics a little bit longer than I am. So that's why I'm watching her today, because she definitely has my number when it comes to doing things a little bit more cheap. So I'm going to pay attention, because the next time when we do face off, I'm going to be victorious against Veda Scott.
Do you respect Veda Scott?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Fair enough. Back to the action in the ring. Alexis Rose with a bit of a feeling out process. That didn't last too long. Veda Scott with a handful of hair. And I'll tell you what, you may be shocked to see that she has so many supporters here, but the match that she had teaming alongside Ryan Gallione against Joey Janela and Penelope, the team of Janelope, as it were, was unbelievable. Just 6 days ago in this very building, and Joey Janela tossed her from the top rope, drove her on her head. It's a miracle that she's even able to walk and stand, never mind wrestle here today. So I think with that gutsy performance, you know, even though Veda Scott does like to bend the rules or outright cheat, I think that she earned a lot of the respect of the fans there. It seems like she's yet to earn your respect, though.
I don't think it's a respect thing. It's that until we get in the ring and she acknowledges that I am a better wrestler than her, then we'll see where we go with this. But what I will say is that she's absolutely strong in that ring. I've watched plenty of Veda Scott's matches, so I won't take away the fact that she is resilient in there.
How familiar are you with Veda Scott's opponent tonight, Alexis Rose?
I honestly am not familiar with Alexis Rose at all. This is the first time I'm seeing her, and I'm actually very, very intrigued.
Well, a lot of evasive maneuvers from Alexis Rose. Pretty tall competitor, still able to stay one step ahead of Veda Scott, but Veda Scott's so crafty. You got to give the devil her due, excuse me, so that she's not only typically the smartest competitor in the ring, but usually the smartest person in the room.
Both of these women are both veterans to me. So right now, this is all about learning, paying attention, and seeing what my opponents in the future will do. So this is all learning curves for me, but doesn't make it. The problem is that Veda doesn't respect anyone. So when Veda comes in that ring and she tells everyone that she respects me as the better wrestler, then maybe me and her can start off better, on a better foot. But right now, I think I'm going for Alexis Rose. I don't really care who wins, though.
Oh, more cheap tactics. As her opponent was bracing herself, she couldn't get out of the way of the kick. She was trying to cover up, defend herself the best that she could, and Veda instead just scratching those dirty fingernails across her back.
And that's what she does. She's just a little dirty, dirty girl.
Yeah, but you're not going to win like that, are you?
I mean, she wins. So
Fair
you know
enough.
what? This is why I'm watching, because I want to see what it is that Veda Scott is doing. And I want to pay attention. That way, when I get in the ring with her, I know what's coming.
Big snapmare, veteran maneuver to get her away from the ropes. And now perhaps we're going to see some signature offense out of Veda Scott. She likes to tie up those arms.
Oh.
Almost a variation of a full Nelson, but with more pressure applied to the head. I mean, the legs are stronger than the arms, so it stands to reason she's got a better chance getting a submission than by using a traditional full Nelson. But she does leave herself vulnerable to be pinned from this position, and instead, Alexis Rose, believe it or not, with a counter. The knee in the spine of Veda Scott. As she controls the left arm, let's see where she can go from here. Now just taunting Veda Scott, motioning as if she could get her arms to the ropes, but Veda cannot.
I'm only quiet, Drew, because I'm paying attention.
Sorry. We saw Veda Scott, the inside, the bone of her forearm, caught her with the point. Was able to get some separation, and now just grinding the eyes.
She's just a little cheater. Anything she can do to win. She's so disrespectful.
Man, 16 feet all the way across the ring, just grinding her face in the tape and steel cable.
You know, she went and she was in the bathroom for an hour doing her makeup, and Veda Scott is just using the ropes to wipe it off.
Once again, using her legs, another full Nelson type maneuver.
Veda's just full of submissions today.
Referee says that Alexis Rose has not given up yet. She's going to have to try and use her powerful legs to press Veda Scott's shoulders to the mat. And Veda Scott now transitioning to a waist lock. Rolling Alexis Rose over, but Alexis Rose
No good.
kicking out, and by kicking out puts herself right back into a submission predicament. Oh, this time kicking out.
What's happening here? Uh-oh.
We've seen a lot of variations of surfboards tonight. We have not seen a seated one. Look at the way that Veda Scott's arms are bent. We saw a near broken arm in the last matchup between Gabby Castrovinci and Barbie Hayden. Barbie Hayden forced to tap out or else her arm was going to be broken. But Veda Scott right there, it looked as though Alexis Rose was not able to maintain that hold because I think Veda Scott's done so much damage to her.
Yep. Veda Scott is on the offense right now, so.
Ooh.
Or the defense.
Oh!
Nice drop kick.
Let's go, Veda.
Oh, Veda maneuvering herself under that bottom rope.
I'm sure she has something up her sleeve.
Alexis Rose grabbed her by the head. Veda Scott looked like she went for the eyes. Alexis Rose missing wildly with that kick.
Looks like another submission.
Now Veda Scott, the Dragon Sleeper, over the top
She has
rope.
her on the ropes. She's going to have to break that.
An illegal hold, but how much damage was done? Of course, very high ropes here at the WWR ring.
She's just smiling in that ring. She's so disrespectful. That's my problem.
Ooh, solid shot right there. Tell you what, you come all the way over from the United Kingdom, you're here to make a statement. I'm liking Alexis Rose's chances right now.
Oh. Cartwheel. Nice back elbow.
Now she's got that knuckle lock, having a little bit of trouble scaling the ropes.
Roundhouse kick to the midsection and to the back. Good job, Alexis. Good job.
And nice recovery, but does she have tunnel vision? She's looking for it once again. This time up to the second rope. Ooh! And a big forearm.
Straight to the face. Yes, yes, yes.
She can't capitalize.
Count a little faster, ref. Let's get Veda out of here.
I think Alexis Rose landed awkwardly when she came down with that forearm. She might have rocked herself. Oh no, she was playing possum.
She is ready.
Veda Scott might be getting caught up in a backslide. No, instead elevated off the mat. Alexis Rose maybe looking for a gory stretch. Look at the paint etched on the face of Veda Scott. Now getting maneuvered farther away from the ropes. As Veda's hooking the arm, she's back on her feet. Got her opponent stacked up.
No good.
Second away from defeat.
This is a pin she's gonna have to earn.
Ooh, big kick. Was looking for the German suplex. Rose fighting off. Able to sidestep her.
Oh! That capo kick, it's so devastating. And it's no good.
Damn, I never even seen Liger throw it like that.
That capo kick. That capo kick. It's
Veda
vicious.
Scott making low-key blush.
Oh my God.
How
Oh!
resilient is Rose, responding with a kick of her own. She might be on Dream Street right now, just running on adrenaline. Wobbly legs. What's she looking for right here? Is she taking too much time? Up to the second rope. Oh, no water in the pool.
It's no good. Veda's going to take full advantage.
Oh, another kick with that Shining Wizard. How many more of these kicks can Rose withstand? That's it. Knocked her out. Knocked her clean out.
That was a good victory for Veda.
Somebody buy this lady a drink and welcome her to America. Thank you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, from Washington, D.C., the Rebel Wolf, Renee Michelle. Her opponent directly in front of me hails from Austin, Texas. She squats 225. She benches 190. And at midnight tonight, she officially turns 21 years old. She is the last pure athlete, Jordan Gray.
DC being joined by Barbie Hayden.
What is going on?
Pretty close to having your arm snapped in two. I don't blame you for giving it up earlier tonight.
I didn't give up. I was just deciding to leave.
Fair enough, however you want to describe it. Obviously, you and Jordan Grace go way back.
Way back.
As way back as you could be for somebody that's not even 21 years old yet.
Yes, definitely. I have known her since she was, I believe, 15 years old. So definitely a long time.
But yeah, probably shouldn't tell the commissions in some states that, although I don't know if they'll do. Suspend her retroactively.
It's okay. We had a 10-year-old who was wrestling with us. So, as long as we don't mention that, I think we'll be okay. But
okay, good.
What's crazy is, she does claim this to be her home promotion. So, in my eyes, she was here just last weekend with Beyond. And I feel like, wow, like that. I think that her being comfortable here is going to give her the upper hand, as it clearly is right now.
Of course, the first time ever match. This is actually the first time that Renee Michelle has competed up in this neck of the woods. To the best of my knowledge, definitely the first time competing for WWR. So I'm not sure what to expect. I do anticipate that she will try and use her speed to her advantage, but Jordan Grace is pretty quick.
Jordan's really quick, and then she's so great at catching you off guard. Exactly what she just did.
Of course, most recently, she's had a lot of success teaming alongside Lufisto, the PAWG, as it were. Lufisto, she's got her hands full tonight running her own women's wrestling organization. So it's so awesome to see that the women's wrestling scene is alive and well and continues to grow throughout the United States and worldwide.
Yes, definitely, and I am so glad that I get to be a part of it as well.
Renee Michelle, she's having a lot of trouble in the get-go of this matchup. This Jordan Grace is just so strong. She's overwhelming her right now.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Renee proving you wrong.
Oh!
My God, that was amazing.
Right back up to her feet and looking to attack is Renee Michelle. You almost gotta wonder, is she faster than Jordan Grace? Wow! Look at the speed at which she rebounded off the ropes, the kick to the knee and the kick to the back of the head.
I'm impressed and scared.
Have you ever been in the ring with Renee Michelle yourself?
I have. Down in Florida. Actually, here recently we did a little tryout together, and also back in another women's promotion. We wrestled each other, and of course I was successful.
It's okay. You can say it was a shine. That's fine. Whatever I don't care. What?
It was Shine.
Yeah, of course. We saw your opponent. You just don't want to put him over because your opponent, one half of the tag team champions, knocked you off tonight representing Shine, huh?
Nobody asked you.
Okay, sorry.
So,
sorry and thanks.
Her belt is relevant here. Thank you. Wow. Jordan's got some grace too.
Oh! This combination sucks. Oh, God.
Wow. I am so glad I'm not Renee right now. I think she might have taken her ear off. Did I just hear someone in the crowd correctly?
Well, since she's been teaming with Lufisto, the combination that they like to use to finish off their opponents is a maneuver dubbed the weapons of ass destruction, where they both collide into their opponent's head with their posterior. So, I'm not sure.
I heard butt stuff, and that was correct.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The brain trust at Beyond Wrestling and WWR was trying to come up with a more, let's say, more politically correct, let's say, than the fat ass white girls. But it is what it is.
I mean, it works. Whatever works, and whatever puts people down, I don't care.
Now, Jordan Grace using that fisherman suplex. We saw Willow Nightingale victorious with that earlier in the night. So I've got to think that Renee Michelle is a very tough cookie in order to continue.
She is. Or Jordan's is not as good
at applying that hold. And true that certain competitors can master certain holds.
Yeah, definitely.
And Willow Nightingale, I mean, she picture perfect plex.
Oh my God, and her jaw is broken. This is great. I love when I see people who are not me just get beat to death. It makes me
You're kind of evil, Barbie.
I am. And I'm used to winning, so earlier whenever I thought I might break my arm, I was like...
you have a wild hair across your butt then.
Absolutely.
Jordan Grace, I mean, we've seen her finish off opponents with this bear hug, which is just a testament to how strong she is, but... Ooh! Oh!
And I've been on the receiving end of that before. It is no fun. Is she going to go for the Bonita Bomb?
Whoa! Huge second rope moonsault.
Wow. That was her finisher. That was the Bonita Bomb.
She might have a long night ahead of her then, because Jordan Grace is still powering out.
Well, I think that's why she's doing all of these hits and these kicks. I think she's trying to break down, like, the strong tree that Jordan Grace is.
I mean, I don't know if there's a chink in Jordan Grace's armor that you even go after.
I think...
Oof.
I'm sure she'd knock herself out.
Size her up with a few more kicks. This time targeting the midsection.
I'm telling you, she's breaking her down. That's what it is. It's smart.
Well, that's why we've got you on commentary calling the match. Uh-oh. Looking for that head scissors. Ooh! Bad landing for Jordan Grace. 1, 2. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That was a tough fall for Jordan Grace right there.
That was, but she still kicked out, so apparently not that tough.
Using her power against her. Nevertheless, Renee Michelle now. She's trying to get the crowd behind her.
And it's working. Look at her go. And it makes me sick.
Jordan Grace is so strong, already back up to her feet. Dumb mistake on the part of Renee Michelle. No way she was going to outpower her with the Irish whip. Oh!
And she's dead. Just kidding.
That Michinoku driver was vicious.
I am so happy I'm up here talking to you and I'm not in the ring right now. So happy.
Jordan Grace bringing Renee Michelle back up to her feet. Looks like she was looking for a German suplex. And it's Renee Michelle. Look at with the bridge and everything. Oh, man.
They are seriously.
Oh! All right, what's going on?
They're trying to kill each other.
And right back in the bear hug. Look at Jordan Grace. She's just rocking her, reeling her all around. Trying to shake the life out of her.
I hope she does. Maybe she'll break her ribs.
Oh! She might have broken a rib. Listen to the way Renee Michelle is coughing. Oh, she's just flinging her around. Oh, I think she broke a rib, Barbie. Damn!
Oh!
And tossing her down to the mat. Thanks for coming, Renee Michelle.
I did. Thank you for having me.
Jordan Grace. scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to my left from St. Paul, Minnesota. She is the one-woman Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Rachel Ellering. Her opponent in the corner to my right. From off the grid, she is the Undead Bride, Sue Young!
Yes, get there, man.
Main event time here at WWR Identity Crisis. Big fight field. Going to be joined at this time by Thunder Rosa.
What's up, man? I'm excited about this, actually.
Yeah, first time ever meeting between Sue Young and Rachel Ellering, even though both compete frequently in Florida. They've never crossed paths before. And I'm kind of freaked out by Sue Young, to be perfectly honest with you.
I'm not, she's part of the crew.
She's part of the crew.
Yeah,
she's an honorary member of the Twisted Sisters tonight.
Absolutely. We'll like to. We would like for her to be part of us. Like, I don't know, for a six man, just to get it more saucy. From coast to coast, baby.
I think we're going to need a bigger building.
I know.
A more durable building. But you could use somebody in your corner, especially after tonight, the numbers game of black and blue.
Yes, that was not fair, but you know what? Let's focus on these two girls, because right now they definitely are going to put a clinic for this main event.
Of course, Rachel Ellering with the pedigree. She actually competed for Impact Wrestling the last 2 days. She goes back there tomorrow, but she wanted to honor her booking with WWR, which I think is just the coolest thing in the world. And her original opponent, she was scheduled to compete against Tessa Blanchard, who's going to be filming a movie with The Rock. So unfortunately, she was not able to attend given the flight schedule, which, that's an awesome opportunity. Can't wait to work with Tessa Blanchard in the future. But Sue Young, who is like a demon come to life, is more than happy to lay a beating to Rachel Ellering if the opportunity shall present itself.
Absolutely. She's been talking about it, how happy she is to be in the ring tonight and to have this opportunity. Because lately it seems like she's on a roll, man. She's like double champion, and she's going a lot of places. She's about to debut in Seattle in a couple of months.
Oh!
And now here, oh my God, she's crazy! It's gonna be blood right now.
Oh!
Hey, that's uncalled for, man.
Yeah, there might be blood spraying out of the chest of Sue Young after that. I'm going to think, given our main event, the referee's going to be giving these two a lot of leeway. Damn, just knocking her down practically with those chops.
Oh, that's going to take her more than that.
The one-woman wrecking crew.
Oh, she hit her hard with that senton.
I think it's so cool that women's wrestling is doing so well right now. So many different organizations represented here tonight. Of course, WWR, we make it a point to upload all of our events for free at youtube.com/WWR Pro Wrestling. For those of you that are impatient, definitely check out the DVDs and Blu-ray at Smart Mark Video. Big first time ever matches like this.
Well, she's feisty, man. Just because she looks like she's dead, she doesn't see that. Oh my God. An elbow to the face. That's what Sue likes to do. She likes to get them like that.
She certainly makes the most of her frame.
Absolutely. Oh, they're going back and forth, these two ladies, They have a lot to show after the last match, definitely,
Oh, yeah, I think Jordan Grace or Renee Michelle definitely stole the show, but... Oh! These two very evenly matched at this point, and Sue Young actually retreating. Kind of shocked to see that.
Yeah, she's taking her time. She's talking to all the dead people that she knows. She's trying to get back in track.
I don't think the fans know what to make of this right now. I'm kind of at a loss for words myself.
They both want to win.
And this time, Sue Young retreating all the way to the floor. Rachel needs to stay in the ring. I'm sure she doesn't want to count out victory.
Whoa. She's pissed. Oh, Sue Young is pissed, Let's see what she's going to do. Oh, my God. We have Rachel coming out. Oh, no. Oh. That bump in the apron. She just ate it. Whoa! And Soo-Young just drop kicked the life out of Rachel, people.
Oh boy.
This is getting intense now. Okay, she's going around. She's, she likes to take her rounds. She's kind of crazy like that.
Yeah, she is. And the referee, instead of issuing the count, following them on the floor, and this one's going all over Aurora.
Oh my God, they're going to the bar. They're just going to the bar right now. Oh, she's asking for a beer. She's thirsty. They've been wrestling for about 5 minutes. She needs to have her drink. Soo-Young needs to have a drink.
Well, Soo-Young's on top of the bar right now, for Christ's sake.
She's offering drinks to the people.
I think that's hers to give away.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
she's toasting her
yeah,
opponent?
she's
You gotta be
toasting.
kidding me.
Oh my God, she just spilled the beer on Soo-Young. Rachel just spilled the beer on Soo-Young. Oh, she's not gonna like this. What is Soo-Young going to do now?
Oh, looks like she's got another drink.
The ladies and the drinks are flying.
And now throwing the drink in her face and just clubbing away. She's going nuts.
Full on brawl, people. Full on brawl. Come on, Soo-Young. I know you got this.
Oh, but the strength of Rachel Ellering. She's trying to get underneath her opponent.
And she got her. A fisherman suplex on the ground.
We've seen a number of fisherman suplexes tonight. That was the most vicious by far.
I hope she doesn't have to call the ambulance. I hope you don't have to call the ambulance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You don't take Soo-Young to the hospital, take her to the friggin' morgue.
Let's put some, I'm going to light up some velas and, pray to the Virgin Mary right now for Soo-Young's back.
The one-woman wrecking crew is wrecking Soo-Young.
Oh, my God. Rachel.
Continuing the fight on the floor. I can't believe that she has the upper hand. I would have thought for sure that Soo-Young would have been the favorite.
No.
And the official not even counting at this point.
Well, so Rachel has a lot to prove, too. She's an up-and-comer. She's second generation. She wants to show that she is who she is because of her, not because of anybody else.
Sure, it's hard when you have to step out from that shadow. I mean, when there's legendary wrestlers in your family.
Absolutely.
Oof.
Those uppercuts are vicious from Rachel to Soo-Young. Couple elbows. Soo-Young, look at her. She's just chilling.
Oh,
and
right for the eyes.
Right on. That's how we do it. That's how we do it around here. We're opportunistic like that.
I can't believe Soo-Young is recovered at any point.
Well, she's kind of half dead. And she's bringing the stairs. Isn't this interesting?
Rearranging the furniture. We've got multiple officials on the floor, yet somehow nobody can get control. And now diving off. Oh, but in the waiting arms of Rachel Ellering.
Oh, Sue, you better get out of that, Sue.
I saw Rachel warming up earlier.
Oh, she went against the pole.
I heard that. The whole
Yes.
room shook.
She's working her back real well, man. This Rachel is very smart, but just watch, Sue's going to do something. She's smart.
Well, Rachel's just so powerful. I saw her warming up earlier. She didn't have her shirt on. Her back is so well developed. I mean, she's got a very strong upper body.
I mean, there's no question about that, but, don't undermine Soo-Young. She has more experience, more colmillo, like we said in Mexico. And she's probably have something under her sleeve, like she always does.
Oh, now fighting right here in front of the VIP fans. I'll tell you what, as much fun as it is watching at home, you gotta be live.
She's he's getting the show off his life, people. She's just sitting there, just receiving chops. Come on, girl, you got this. Defend yourself.
She's helping her out. Oh!
Hey, she's
just be careful. He might get caught with a kick. Oh!
Hey, she needs a cushy place to sit down right now. This is getting bloody, man. This is just getting bloody and interesting.
A wild main event here at Identity Crisis.
Were you expecting something less than this? Absolutely not.
When Soo-Young was added to the card, it was one of the biggest regrets of my entire adult life. So.
Oh, just watch this next.
Oh my God!
Lord have mercy of Rachel right now. She just ate the apron. The apron. And she kicks that up too, man.
Wow.
That is painful. Soo-Young has a lot A lot still on the tank. I'm telling you.
If you're Su Yung, where do you go from here? You just gouge your opponent's eyes.
I
You
told you,
smash them on the hardest part of the ring.
It's because I lighted some candles and like prayed to the Virgin Mary. That's just why.
Whoa! You better say some more prayers.
After
You better
this,
get Jesus and Joseph in the mix.
baby Jesus. It's just happened. Oh,
Rachel's
both of them.
starting to stir.
Both of them are down on the ground right now. Su Yung is standing up. Rachel's just like checking that she's okay. But look at Sue. She looks like the Walking Dead right now. She's ready to bite her in the face.
She better not.
We're gonna see some blood right now.
Whoa.
That was a big shot from Rachel.
Oh man, caught her on the jaw that time.
Sue's just taking this beat like a champion that she is.
Took the leg out from under her, big shining wizard. Caught her in the back of the head.
And the ref counts 1, 2. Big kick out by Su Yung. She's still sort of alive.
Rachel's really starting to get frustrated. She's starting to look desperate.
Why did you guys decide to get Su Yung? We all know she's crazy.
Again, poor judgment on old DC's call.
You just wanted to get the Twisted Sisters Su Yung together because you know it's destiny, man. It is just destiny.
See, if it's destiny, then I'm just basically a pawn in this entire agenda of a greater scheme. The king of all cosmos put this one together.
Oh my God,
what is Su Yung going for here? She's got her title belt. Is she trying to leave with them?
What is she trying to do with the title belts?
The official's trying to take them away from her.
Oh no.
She's not letting go. Instead of pop-up, big pop-up
Jesus.
buster.
That back of poor Su Yung is almost this. Oh, she kicked out. She kicked that at 2.
Man, did you see the elevation on that spine buster?
I did, man. I was scared for Su Yung. Rachel's been working her back the whole entire match. You know, outside with the fisherman suplex.
I mean, at what point does the facade break down, though? I mean, there's, you're not going to be able to convince me that Su Yung isn't feeling pain.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
Or maybe you can't convince me.
Did you just see that? She just walked like the Exorcist.
That was something supernatural for sure. And now she's going to hook up. Oh! She might have broken her neck.
Oh my God!
Pulling her away from the ropes, muscling her over.
And 1, 2. Yeah, chicken to 2.5. Rachel is such a fighter. She just doesn't give up, man. She's just like, take a chill pill, girl. Just go home. Bye. Let my girl Sue win this one, girl. She got the colmillo, she got the experience, she got the 2 championships. You know, she's a world traveler. She just did an NXT tryout.
What's going on with Su Yung right here? What is she doing?
She's like the Exorcist.
Oh no!
What is going on?
Well, the referee has been disabled, and Rachel Ellering. Oh! What the hell was that?
That looks like a driver.
Another referee in the ring.
2.
And Su Yung kicking out just a second too late.
Did I just experience Su Yung? Rachel just took this. Well, congratulations, Rachel. I wanted my other sister to win, but you know, she just got too cocky with that blood.
Blood?
That was blood, man. I think that ref should go and get, an HIV test just in case.
Jesus Christ.
You never know. You know,
I don't know Su Yung. You're right. I don't know Su Yung, and I don't want to get to know Su Yung.
You know, she bites people.
Yeah, a lot of people. I don't know.
She bites people. She eats French things.
Is she a vampire?